Welcome to Learning English Topics.
Today we're diving into would, wouldn't, will, and won't. These are powerful words to talk about preferences, predictions, imagined situations, and polite offers. Follow along to learn the right way and also some common mistakes with these words. Plus, we'll test your skills with a quiz at the end. Let's start with would and wouldn't. These are perfect for talking about preferences or imagined situations. For example, I would try scuba diving if I had the chance. By adding, if I had the chance, this makes it an imagined situation, so we can use would. I wouldn't play rugby because it's too rough. Saying, because it's too rough, shows a preference. So again, we use would in this sentence. But this time, we use the negative form wouldn't, because it's something the speaker does not want to do. You use would to say what you'd like to do, and wouldn't says what you wouldn't like or don't want to do.
I would love to learn snowboarding.
I wouldn't. I hate the cold.
See how they use would and wouldn't to talk about their preferences. People often make mistakes with would and wouldn't. Here are some of the most common mistakes to avoid.
I would try ice skating if I had time.
Not quite. Would should be followed by the base form of the verb. Never use ing after would. I would try ice skating if I had time, is the correct way to say this. Another mistake is using a double negative with wouldn't. Let's look at an example.
Have you seen this? I wouldn't never go bungee jumping.
Oops! Double negatives don't work here. It should be. I wouldn't go bungee jumping. Now let's move on to will and won't. These words are for talking about future plans or predictions. Let's see a couple of examples. By the way, in British English, the word couple is often used instead of saying two, so we will be seeing two examples. The first example uses will, as I just have. We use will as a way to say what we are sure will happen or what we intend to do. I am sure that there will be two examples next, so I say, we will be seeing two examples.
I will join the football team next season.
Here Danny uses will because this shows a definite plan. Now won't is the negative form of will. It tells us what you are sure will not happen or what you do not plan to do. For example,
Hi boys, will you be coming to practice tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I want to be in the team next season. No, I won't. I have a family event.
here they use will and won't to discuss their plans for tomorrow. Notice how the coach asks a question with will. He says, "Will you be coming to practice tomorrow?" This is the way we form questions about the future using will. Okay, now let's review what we have learnt about will and won't. To make a statement, use subject plus will or won't plus the base verb. For example, I will study for the test. Or, they won't be late for the meeting. Let's look at the second example. They won't be late for the meeting. Notice how we combine won't plus be with the adjective late. This is often done to talk about the future when we use won't. But please don't get too focused on the rules of grammar. English is a language that needs to be used and practiced if you're to get it right. For every grammar rule, there are exceptions. So, if you want to sound like a native speaker, follow our videos and speak along with them. That way you'll improve your English every day. And here's an example of an exception.
Will you be coming to the basketball finals on Sunday?
I won't miss the basketball finals. They're going to be amazing.
In this case, if Max had included be, the sentence would be wrong. Saying, I won't be missing the finals is a mistake that many people make. Now let's look at some other common mistakes when using will and won't.
I will to go hiking tomorrow.
That's wrong. After will, use the base form of the verb, I will go hiking tomorrow.
I won't never play cricket.
Double negatives strike again. You could use either will or won't in this example. If you use won't, then you should say I won't play cricket. But if you want to make a very definite statement and include never, you should use will and say I will never play cricket. Well, that's enough for one video, but there's still time for a short quiz to see how much you've remembered. This is one of the best ways to ensure you remember forever, and using these sentences properly becomes natural, so follow along. I hope you did well in the quiz. Don't forget that you can watch the whole video again anytime, so if you didn't get every question, don't worry. So now you know how to use would and will to talk about possibilities and predictions. Did you know we also use would to talk about repeated actions in the past? And there's another phrase, used to, that can help you talk about past habits and states. Let's explore how they work in our next video. Make sure you have subscribed to make sure that you don't miss that. See you next time.